We have 4 pillars that we believe lead to wellness in our clinic, in our lives. Be fit, eat right, think well, and improve your performance. So those are the 4 pillars that kind of lead to wellness. So today I just want to talk a little bit about the first one. So being fit. Why, as a chiropractic office and as a wellness center, do we think being fit is integral in order for you to be well? Well, we're only designed to sit 3 hours in a day, so we have to be moving and we have to be active, right? So we live in a sedentary world to where the television and Netflix and Hulu and Disney and all that stuff tries to run our lives and our phones. And if we don't move and if we're not fit, then we truly can't be healthy. So cardiac health is a big deal. And we just finished up cardiac month back in February, obviously, in heart disease and those topics. And fitness is one of those things that keeps heart disease away. Fitness is one of those things that keeps diabetes away. Fitness is one of those things that keeps cancer away. Fitness is one of those things that you have to do whether you want to or not. Okay, we should be doing some kind of movement or exercise every day of the week. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just has to be something. There's so many studies out there that show that exercise prevents disease. Exercise prevents anxiety. Exercise prevents depression. Exercise prevents whatever. It is just all encompassing and it does it. The thing I want to talk about today is how it is always the first thing that stops when we are not feeling good. So we could be exercising, doing great, and then all of a sudden we have pain somewhere. All of a sudden we have some disease process, diabetes, asthma. Autoimmune issues is a big one. As soon as people have autoimmune issues and their body's fighting against itself, the first thing they cut out is exercise because it hurts. When actually exercise is what's going to improve how your body's functioning and healing, because it is continually causing some positive stress in your body so that it heals, and the healing and growth factors are always in your body at that point, rather than all the things causing the disease processes overtaking them. So the more you're stressing your body when it comes to exercise, it actually can be a positive, and it shouldn't be the first thing that we stop doing. So we need to make sure that we're doing the right kind of exercise for us though, right? So there's a ton of crazy stuff out there, and it's all for whoever wants to do it, but you have to be cognizant of what hurts and what helps. So if you're doing something and it's hurting you, then that's not a positive stress, right? If it's causing you more pain, then you need to adapt. You don't need to stop, you need to adapt, right? So me personally, I can't deadlift without having lower back pain the later that day and the next couple days for sure. My back's just not made that way. I just can't deadlift without causing back pain. So guess what? I don't deadlift, okay? I lift different ways to work those same muscles, but I don't do deadlifts because it causes me pain. So as you get older, you have to pay attention to those things. I had this conversation when I was working at the Naval Hospital all the time with Marines that, if you're doing some fine kind of exercise and it's causing you pain, you need to adapt and change it. Just because you deadlifted 500 pounds when you were 20 doesn't mean you should be deadlifting 500 pounds when you're 45 and you've done all the things Marines do. It's the same thing for us in our world, is we shouldn't be doing the same things we did when we were 20 because our bodies have changed and things have changed over time. So we need to change with that, but we need to still be doing it. We need to be being fit no matter what. It is a choice, yes, but we need to be doing it. Otherwise, you're not going to be moving towards wellness and towards health. Another big thing being fit does is it allows you to slow the aging process, right? We lose muscle significantly as we age. If we are not lifting weights or some kind of body weight resistant training, then we are going to age quicker. That is a guarantee. There is no doubts about that. You have to be building strength as you get older. The good thing that does is breaking down that tissue actually causes growth hormone to get released in your body. And once you're past 30, your growth hormone significantly declines. So if you're doing things to stimulate growth hormone release, then that's another positive, and it's another anti-aging thing. So that's what you have to do. It's not a want to do. I mean, I like exercising. I like lifting weights, so it's not a big issue, but you have to do it to get to that point to where you like doing it, right? It's just something that needs to be done on a daily basis. Some kind of movement needs to be done, right? Lifting weights should be done 3 to 4 times a week, more than likely, because you do have to give your muscles time to recover, but that doesn't mean you can't do some kind of cardiovascular exercise or simply going for a walk. Simply going for a walk with your spouse or whatever, or by yourself, is going to be a positive thing for you that day. And that's really what wellness is about doing as many positive things for yourself that you can do in a day. So being fit is one of those key foundational things that we have to do. In order to stop aging, in order to stop disease progression, in order for us to go towards sickness and death or to move towards health. If you're wanting to move towards health and wellness, you need to do some kind of exercise. If you don't know where to begin with exercise, I'd love to help you do that. So reach out to us, send me a message, and I'd love to see where you're at and see what we can do to help you get to where you want to go. Have a blessed week.